Colorado counties under level red COVID restrictions will be moved to level orange on the COVID dial tomorrow. And that means limited indoor dining and gyms will be allowed to reopen. Small gatherings will also be permitted. CBS 4's Connor McHugh has been talking to people in the event industry. And Connor, what does this mean for indoor events?
Well, Andrea, technically tomorrow, many of these businesses will be able to have indoor events and gatherings at just 25% capacity in those counties that are moving to level orange. But industry experts tell us that many of them won't be able to do so right away, and many others will choose not to do so for the coming days and weeks.
You remember the noise and the sounds and the sights and the lights.
Typically a vibrant venue full of variety and nostalgia, the Clock Tower Cabaret remains as empty as it's ever been.
I don't cry when I come down here anymore. At first I did.
Twice this year, owner Celine Arca has tried to open but later closed. On Monday, it'll remain that way, although Denver is headed back to level orange.
It's good news, but we're being a little more careful this time around.
Industry experts say Arca won't be alone. Although indoor events can soon be at 25% capacity, few businesses will be ready right away.
It's just not a light switch. We can't turn it on.
Bryn Swanson is a wedding planner and board member of the nonprofit Colorado Event Alliance. She says the immediate benefit of lighter restrictions won't be financial.
I think the biggest thing it does is it shows that we're taking those steps where we will be back in full steam next year, and hopefully those small steps lead to some consumer confidence.
In Swanson's industry, she hopes that means couples will start wedding planning again. For Arca,
We'd love to reopen on Valentine's Day weekend.
it's seeing an occupied stage in the near future.
We set it in the summer and we set it in October, and we're gonna ride this crazy roller coaster as long as they can and as long as it makes sense.
Now, the Colorado Event Alliance recently met with the governor about the outlook for 2021, and Swanson tells us that it is looking much better heading into these next few months. Another thing that organization is doing that is really interesting over these past few months and throughout the pandemic is raising money for businesses and people in the industry who are struggling. So far, they have donated more than $20,000 to people in the industry. Live tonight in Denver, Connor McHugh covering Colorado First.
Connor, thank you.